It's all yours, brother.
I am right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will reveal myself more fully in a moment. I want to do a quick sound check because I'm going to play a background track that I've just done sharing. Can you hear that background track?
Yep.
And can you hear
Yes.
my voice well over the background track?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. I am grateful to be here in the multiverse with all of you, each of you, and myself. If you don't have your camera on, I would actually love to see you, and no pressure. And if you're there and you're sitting and you're looking at us, I would love to see your face and be able to connect with your eyes as well. I want to start by just sharing a little bit of context on this piece. The last 3 years, Jennifer has graciously invited me to do the opening ceremony performance at Camp Mystics. This is my first year at Burning Man. This is now my 4th burn. This piece I've designed actually as of last night, kind of channeled through me as taking the best verses of the multiple pieces and creating one multiverse, musical multiverse, of these 3 opening ceremony pieces with only the most essential lines, in a way where my intention was to bring forth what is most relevant over the last 3 years of our last 3 burns together. That's most potent now for us and for the world, and for where we're going moving forward, where the playa is going, where the grand playa is going, where the world is going, and each of us within that context. And to have all of that be less than 5 minutes. So that is what I get to bring in and introduce today. The background track that you're hearing, it is a piece called Unity by Future Primitive and Theo. And I've had a journey over the last several months where Future Primitive has been also one of my greatest teachers through his art and who he is as a human brain towards this concept of unity and love within unity. Start with a brief prayer for myself. I pray to let both the wisdom and youth come through me, to be a transmission of truth and beauty, to remember that there is no wrong, there is no right. There's how you choose to sing your song, to live your life. The playa isn't gone. It is your life. And if the playa is just a piece of desert that's been showered with our art, then the world can be our heaven through the powers of our hearts. We can't do it all. Let us bow to make a mark. Every soul will play its role, and then the Tao will do its part. We're the source of metamorphosis. But how are we to start? This is a course that we can't force, but we can power with our spark to let our demons be revealed and not be cowards in the dark, to let those pieces of us heal, for this dream to become real as we step forward with our courage into this cultural cocoon, into the depth of metamorphosis. This dust has been our womb. Remember that you're more than enough just being you. Find acceptance at the core with nothing left to prove. Don't seek desperately for more, but knowing in our souls that for this world to become whole, there's always something to improve. There's a message to bring forth. That's what this butterfly will do. We're a reflection of our source. If love's the sun, then we're the moon. So let us end all of these wars that erupted from our wounds. This is our death before rebirth. And this dust is our womb. The destiny that's born from this is a culture that's renewed with connection at the forefront of the structures that we choose. Through the collection of our presence, we're remembering our heaven. And we know that we've begun. But how do we know when we'll be done? We'll know because we'll be one. Together, we can show them how it's done, designing heaven with our presence. If there's a heaven, there's no hell, because we can't settle in a heaven where others are suffering as well. And separation is just something that we sell when we're not trusting in ourselves. So trust that our love can never fail. And while there's wisdom in our differences, it's in unity we rise, so we can serve a higher purpose through how beautifully we shine, so brightly that our light is like a muse of the divine, here to heal what isn't real in the illusion and divide between the masculine and feminine, for them to unify inside. We get to do this with our lives, and through that we'll inspire our communities to rise. You're a part of this art. As a collective we rise. Together we set these intentions for the rest of our lives, to give and to serve, to forgive where we hurt, to live in our purpose as our missions converge. As mystics, we burn all the limits we've learned, as we witness emergence of a bliss that's been buried until we listen to the wisdom and courage that's instilled in our birth. Will we listen and learn? Will this wisdom be heard? Can we live as we burn? When this week is complete and we swiftly return to a seemingly limited world, it's up to us to trust and remember that this isn't absurd. This dust that we trust is the cusp of a culture, instructions for us to sustainably live on this earth. Remember forever, live as we burn. Remember, surrender, and live as you burn. Set this intention. We're mystics, reborn. Let us never forget that we can live as we burn. Through these vessels of connection, the expression of the message that we're feeling when we touch, acceptance of each other as we lift each other up, acceptance of each brother and each sister as they're us. We become enough when we believe that we're enough, and we believe it when we see that just our being is enough. As we believe we can, we're feeling that we must build this new world we believe in, that we're weaving with our love. This is the healing of humanity that we're dreaming in the dust. It's the healing of humanity, and we're dreaming it through us. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. And I know you're muted there, but say these words to yourself with me. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. And you all in this room, yeah, some burners in here. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we trust. It's real because we love. We don't trust because it's real. It's real because we love.